with the ballots.
Those members who were telling us at that time that they were revolting the choice of speakership for Professor Michael Quay were telling us that if we don't do what they want, they will go in there and vote against him. And during the setting, they would allow leadership to come close.
Right.
But other members will not come close. So we were closer and we saw exactly what was happening. During the sorting, things were happening. And something had to be done. And that thing was done. At the end of the day, that was around 4 a.m.
Right. I was in Parliament then.
And you know, the hula baloo that resulted from all this voting process. And then, considering the time at the time, we had finished all this around 4 a.m. And you know the procedure of Parliament.
Right.
The new Parliament must sit. We must elect a clerk, elect a speaker and his deputies. They have to swear in members of Parliament. Sometimes, we don't even go home to sleep.
Yeah.
We march straight from there to Independence Square. And that is specifically in our 1992 Constitution because we cannot create a vacuum that could cause any coup d'etat when there's no, executive occupation of the sea. And so, at the time, leaders there were like 4 a.m. If we have to line up every member of Parliament, 275, to cast a vote again and count and declare a speaker, it will go into the next day and that vacuum will be created. So there was no declaration of results for speakership. That you can say Adwoa Safo's own was the one that was given to Bagbin and Speaker Bagbin, and that is why Speaker Bagbin. They should tell me if they want declaration. There was a declaration, and I voted for Okwe against Okwe. Okwe Nyaseng.
I remember I spoke to.
So they made it was a consensus. We agreed amongst ourselves, both sides. So that given the circumstances, technically, let's give.
Bagbin was not elected.
You know it.
Yeah, I remember I spoke to Samuel Atachan who said that per the NDC's calculation, they had come with figures that they had won by more than 5 votes from MPs, meaning some NPP MPs, more than one, voted for Speaker Bagbin to become Speaker of Parliament. And the claim is that you may have been one of those who voted against the president's choice.
At the time, Elton, we had a national security minister, right? We had security agencies in this country. Right?
Yes.
They should come tell us how many yes and how many no's that even out of the ones that were destroyed, they were able to capture. Was it more? It was, I'm telling you on authority, it was more than 2. It was more than 3. It was more than 5.